It's your boy. I'm back with another eventful I guess journey into video gaming. Just give me one sec here.
Catwalk to quietly position yourself.
As I said, I've been working on I guess CyBoRg stuff. I have a lot of new things in regards to what I've been working on in my shop. I have a gas mask that has my my glasses I use for hand-eye coordination and reading. I have a gas mask that I can hook them up to, and I recently made a target finder sight for my crossbow. It basically locks onto the target, so you can predict the distance of a target. That's CQC basically. It's I was working on it, got it done pretty quick actually. It was like not even a full day worth of tinkering around, and yeah, pretty impressed with that one. I did pretty gosh darn good on it. I managed to make it quite a whatchamacallit, a impressive upgrade to my arsenal. What else? My gauntlet. I'm working on some other things for it, like a maybe it shoots silly string, something nice like that. I have to replace a few cords. My X reels, my glasses I use, like what I'm using right now to read and play this game. I need to get a new Type C USB cord. They have these really fancy ones. It just kind of blends in with the glasses, so it looks really nice. What else? I guess that's some of my CyBoRg updates for the week. My new prosthetic leg. I've been getting used to it. I went to Prince George the other day and was walking around. I had way less of a problem walking around than I usually do. I got myself a cross that was on sale, a gold-plated cross, and went to Winners. Didn't really buy that much, but then again, Prince George is really nice because they have a lot of fancy stores. Yeah, there's this one soap store. I think it's like body or something like that. Body soap or something. It's a very nice store. They have a lot of selection in regards to skincare stuff and soaps. Tons of soap. Pretty bored. As I said, you know, this game, it's one of my favorite games. When Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon came out, I bought it immediately. I was like waiting for it to come out for quite some time. Same level as some of the other pre-orders I have in my my previous account. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep playing on through.
Objective complete. Mainframe located.
Oh my goodness! Oh.
There it is.
We found the main.
Yeah, I don't have the camera hooked up right now because it's the one I've been using for my new sight for my crossbow, like I was saying. The target finder, like on Black Ops 2 or 2042 Battlefield. It's quite fancy.
I know.
Oh yeah, and we had sushi the other day at this place called Sushi Yori. Very well done. Their sashimi is top notch. Here in town where I live, we have a couple of sushi places. They're pretty good, but they're really competitive. Like you can tell the difference from one from the other, and they both have their own consistency, I guess. It's not thin slices, but one of them gives you like big chunks of tuna, and the other one gives you like wider chunks of tuna in regards to, I guess, like the length. I don't know.
You hear me?
Pretty good. Both are pretty good.
The fist jack.
Apparently, one of my favorite bubble tea places in Prince George closed down. Kind of upset about that. They had tons of selection. It was like a bubble tea factory. There was tons of different flavors, unique flavors too. Like, you know, like strawberry mocha or something like that. But now it's just the only place to get bubble tea is at the mall, or so I found so far. There's these cans of bubble tea that's really good. It's I'm trying those lately. Oh, and I quit smoking. First day without cigarettes. I'm like still itching to have a smoke. It's been pretty rough. As a cyborg, as a amputee cyborg, it's been pretty rough. I've been sitting here around the house, you know, every time my leg hurts. I don't use any painkillers for my leg. It's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, smokes. I've been smoking non-stop. Pretty excited. You know, maybe I'll get my lungs will feel better, and I'll feel better about that. Ooh. Another thing about this one, I like how he uses a tanto. It's very nice. Growing up, I had a katana and a tanto. I was pretty content with my Japanese arsenal, per se. Had a lot of nice things. Right now, the current track is King of Despair by A Night in Texas. Everything by these guys is pretty dang good. I mean, like, this one album they did with Angel Maker called Unholy Alliance. Absolutely wonderful. One of the greatest pieces of music I've ever listened to in my entire life.
Objective complete.
It's up there with, like, Cradle of Filth in regards to how classic it sounds. Looking back on it now, you know, it's like, what, like 7-8 years old album? It's pretty dang good. It's one of those ones that's going to be a permanent classic. It's going to last. It's catchy. Good stuff, you know. You got those guys that are snapping their fingers swing dancing in the 60s. It's like that. What else?
Lieutenant Brown is down.
There's another piece of music I heard recently that was pretty decent. Gonna go through and take a look-see. Oh yes, Body Box. Anything by these guys has been pretty swell. Apparently 22 Hertz, Back to Hell, that's pretty good stuff so far.
Too much information. AI corrupted.
This is basically how it is talking to me right now. I'm still... My head's a little off. I'm trying to compute thinking. This guy's like, too much knowledge. It's just kind of how it is with me right now.
What?
Rip out the ignition controls on the control box. Shoot the brain cage. Rex, shoot the.
Oh yeah, and recently I figured out that I have a web browser on my smartwatch. So I've been messing around with that, you know, trying to figure out new features and whatnot.
Objective. Disable
I'm trying to get my
secondary
drone
control.
to have my drone footage come through my watch. You know, in regards to my X-Reels, they're really fun with my drone. You know, I'll play with my puppy, we'll fly the drone around. He'll walk up, sniff the drone, have a good time.
Gamma, Delta, Delta. Countdown revised.
T-minus 30 seconds to launch.
Memory corruption in sector Omega, Charlie, Zebra. Countdown revised.
T-minus 90 seconds to launch.
Memory Countdown revised.
T-minus 40 seconds to launch.
Yeah, everything about this game is pretty fun. Even the reload animations, pretty snazzy. He's like shit whipping the ammunition. The healing animations are even funnier. Like, look at this. He has a on the right side. He has a gripper, like, you know, for working on your grip strength. I actually before I got hit by a car, I used to keep one of those on me. I used to sit there and try and get better grip strength. Good time nonetheless. Yeah, funny stuff. I like how it says pilfer. Like, you know, kind of funny. You're just running around, ripping hearts out. No biggie. And yesterday I bought myself a cup from Spencer's Gifts. It's a black and pink Playboy cup. It goes very nice with my sweater, the one I have displayed on the channel, my pink and black one.
Countdown aborted.
It's a Necro Moon jacket, as labeled by Peachill Shop. Very nice, very high quality clothing.
HUD rebooting. Stand by.
They're back online, Colonel.
Thank you, darling.
That's Dr.
Alrighty, so even more fun shenanigans. Fun fact, this looks like a friend of mine, a colleague from high school of which I was infatuated with.
It's us.
You know, we definitely engaged in, I guess,
Lieutenant T.T.
I don't know, bonding? I'm trying to be sophisticated about it. One of my ex-girlfriends kind of looks like this character.
After me.
You know, actually two of them kind of look like this character. It's a good time.
Darling, you are looking at two
I definitely, looking back, I used to think they were the smart one. And now I look at myself nowadays and I'm like, oh my goodness, being smart is not worth it. Not worth it in the slightest.
Price of power, boys.
Yeah, I grew up as a social justice guy
She's a wildcat in the sack.
who, I guess, just kind of like, I don't know, I didn't like bullying and I didn't like people that were mean. So when people were mean and the bad stuff was happening, I would just sit there and I would stare at them until they were done, and then I'd be like, but what if you go over there with the person that you were just fighting with? It's a good metaphor for any warlike situation. I mean, if you really want to break it down, the two are fighting. Oh boy, you know, both of them are like, whose side you gonna pick? You can just sit there and not say anything. You can just look at them and be like, what if you both had to go over there?
I can't. You've bought into their goddamn lies.
Really solves most of the problems.
My mainframe into your cortex.
What else? I guess, like, it's not really bullying. Just, it's when you gotta put up with it. When you gotta put up with bullying, and you gotta, like, move things around to cater to the person that made the boo-boo. And you're like, it's funny, because the bully will mess up, and then they're going to need to cover their own ass. So you're, like, sitting there like, oh no, do you need a band-aid? Oh, here's your band-aid. You know, they hurt themselves, now you gotta band-aid him. Whoops, you're a bully. Now they're sitting there like, I don't like all these situations happening. I can't comprehend. Make it work for me. Nobody can make it work though. Whoops, here's your band-aid. That's just kind of how it is, and you try your best. You really do. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, I'm a lot like these guys. My glasses, they kind of work like that.
Wait, Who is this?
Dr. Elizabeth.
You know, they got their robot eyes and their cyborg arms. I got my cyborg leg and my cyborg glasses. Along with, I guess, medieval knight armor, which I prefer to wear, preferably, anytime I can.
Because I hate slime.
But like this guy,
Okay,
Rex Power Cult or whatever not,
Stay low and stay quiet. The blood dragons have poor eyesight and a hunger.
he actually has more meat on his body than I do.
What?
Has 2 legs,
Fuck.
or I shouldn't say that. He's missing an arm, so I guess he has a little bit, maybe ties with me. Who knows? But my glasses look a lot like this. I got a lot of information on them.
Defenseless. Avoid all contact.
We'll just walk around like a big space chicken. This is Nick's glasses. Ooh. Yeah, the other day I got bored while me and my dad were driving to town, and my dog was in the back of the truck. He was just kind of doing his thing, and I took my cell phone, hooked my glasses up to it, and was watching him through the camera. It was pretty funny stuff. He was just kind of sitting there. It's like a rear view mirror for interacting with my dog. You know, you're sitting there watching him, and then you're like, Otis, what are you doing? And he's like, woof, I'm a dog. He jumps around, maybe gives you a little, you know, spins around, sniffs his tail, sniffs his ass, that sort of thing. Good time. Now, I like to picture Otis like these big old blood dragons. You know, these big old creatures. You gotta picture Otis's face on these things. You know, that'd be pretty funny.
Approaching may be advisable.
He's like, coming up, check it out. Yeah, so I heard you had something for me. My name is Otis.
Manner to alert you to their presence.
He's actually going blind. He's pretty old. So, you know, it makes me kind of sad. So I look after him and I try to take best of care of him as I can. Yeah, I guess I also like how in this one Rex Power Cult runs really fast. See, that looks like Otis to me. That definitely looks like Otis to me.
That's right. Nothing to see here.
Dragons will hear you.
I guess it's also because he's a pug, right? He's Asian. He's a Boston Terrier pug, so, you know, maybe he is kind of blood dragon. Who knows? Otis just sitting there having a good time.
Things in my way, god damn it.
Yeah, I gotta give him more camera time than I usually do. He tends to entertain quite well.
May lure the dragon away.
Sneak past the dragons. Well, I'm doing that right now. I have my leftover sushi for breakfast. Yesterday was cake, as it was my birthday on the 21st of July. I had a very wonderful time. Me and my dad hung out, as we usually do. I think we saw a movie or something. I can't quite remember. This is how sad my life is. Ever since I got hit by a car, I forget sometimes. I'll be like mid-conversation talking to my dad or somebody, and I'll just go back to the original thing I was saying, or I'll completely forget where I was going with it. Like, for example, oh hey, I have something really important to tell you. Oh, dang, you know, topic, oh, jabba-jubba, topic for like 5 minutes. And then I'm like, whoa, where the heck is this going? Why are we talking about a sandwich? I'm not a cook anymore. What is this?
Will hear you if you do not.
Very difficult.
Just remember,
I guess this is about how you dish it out. I mean, basic human social skills.
Dragon's laser fusion blasts.
They're what? Hello?
I also painted my nails. My toes feel very nice. I got in the habit of doing my toes lately, ever since my car accident. It, you know, it's nice. It's a comforting thing. Every time I look down and I see my painted toes, I feel like a ninja. I feel like it's, you know, some sort of visual grounding for what I've been through. Not to look like a victim or anything, you know, it's a really crappy experience getting beat up by a car. Not a good time. Woof. Whoa. Gosh darn. Yeah, it has a lot of funny loading screens too. Everything that this game puts on a loading screen is pretty funny.
Collecting more cyber hearts.
What does it say? Dragons are attracted to the auditory phenomenon known as sound. Stay crouched. Auditory phenomenon. That's what I should call my noises from now on.
Just remember, The shield protects the soldiers inside from the dragons, but it won't stop the dragon's laser fusion blast.
As I said, my glasses look like this,
Damn it.
so you know
Reminder,
it's whatever.
Throw a cyber heart at the markers I've indicated.
Heartbroken.
What else? I guess. Oh my goodness. I love Sapporo beer. My favorite favorite beer. That and like White Raven IPA and Electric Unicorn. Between these beers, I just, you know, it's a great time. Good stuff.
Holy shit.
Okay, so apparently I'm missing out on something. Oh, goodness. Hey, there we are. Of course, now I have the weapon. Or it is I, the big man with the weapon. Not the punk, oh, goodness. You get where I was going with that. Whoa. This arena. Oh, my goodness. I forgot that. They just blow up when the dragon hits them. That was pretty satisfactory. For some reason, that just looks good. So yeah, I guess when you reference my channel, you know, just tell somebody, oh, you heard of Your Day at the Mall? You know, and they'll be like, oh yeah, totally, and then I'll be like, see for yourself.